In West Arcadia, born and raised in a classroom where I spent all of my days, studying out, maxing, passing all of school, and rooting for teams outside of the pool. When a couple of nerds are up to no good, started writing integrals in my neighborhood. I got an 89 in one class. My mom got scared and said, "Moving on with your fam on APN." I pulled up to the lot around 7 or 8 and yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smile you later." Looked at my kingdom again and again to sit on my throne as a prince of APN.
Oh my god, Emmy. I can't believe we're graduating today.
I know, I've been waiting for this day.
Wait, guys, we still have like 37 more days left until graduation.
What? That's disappointing. Well, I'm Kat.
And I'm Emmy.
And
welcome to Show 26.
Last week, President Trump took his first military action against the Syrian government over alleged war crimes. Here's Andre for more.
With news coming out that Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad allegedly used chemical weapons on his nation's populace, President Trump has made the controversial decision to launch a naval strike on Syrian soil. Last Tuesday, a city in the Idlib province in northern Syria suffered a sarin gas attack that killed dozens of innocent civilians. The question arose, who is responsible? Russia and the Assad regime claim a rebel warehouse housing chemical weapons was destroyed in a strike, thus exposing the nearby population to a poisonous gas. However, international and U.S. officials, including President Trump, believe otherwise.
It is, at this point, a world crisis. Assad has used chemical weapons before, he's threatened to use chemical weapons before, and so there's no reason to believe that this was an accident.
President Trump decided to take action. On Friday at around 4 a.m. local time, President Trump greenlighted the launch of 60 Tomahawk cruise missiles from 2 naval destroyers in the Mediterranean to strike an Assad airfield believed to be housing planes capable of delivering additional chemical attacks. This is the first time in history the United States has intentionally targeted the Assad regime, thus initiating fierce international debates pertaining to the United States' future involvement in the Syrian conflict. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson met with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Wednesday amidst the conflict, where Russians naturally oppose the strike along with their ally, the Assad regime.
Will it escalate? I doubt it. And nor will you remove someone like Assad from power with this kind of tactic. It has to be a full-on regime change, which has to come from within. And that is, previously has been our strategy to support insurgent groups that are fighting against him within, just by support and supply. Because otherwise, you get a possibility of a situation like Libya, where you destabilize a country by removing its leader without any viable alternative, and now it's an ungovernable country.
As the United States' military presence internationally is becoming increasingly prevalent, the president has yet to announce his next course of action in this highly volatile situation. I'm Andre Salcido. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Andre. Attention all accepted CSF members. Member lists have been posted, and you'll need to pay your $5 membership fee in the ASB office by the end of school today. If you have any questions, please see your CSF advisor now. Go, now.
On Monday, Neil Gorsuch was sworn in as the 113th Justice of the Supreme Court. Caressa Wong brings us the details of this lengthy process.
Justice Gorsuch took his judicial oath in the White House Rose Garden after a confirmation process marked by an extraordinary amount of partisanship. The final tally was 54-45 in favor of confirmation, which is unusual when almost all justices are held to a 60-vote threshold. Indeed, a notable moment in the proceedings comes when the Senate invokes the nuclear option.
Normally, to avoid a filibuster, you need a 60-vote situation in the Senate. And because so many Democrats have gone on record saying that they would not support Justice Gorsuch, what they did was they took a policy that had been done by a previously democratically controlled Senate to allow only a 51-vote majority to allow the vote to go forward at that point.
His induction into the Supreme Court replaces the late conservative Justice Scalia with yet another conservative justice, effectively keeping the same balance in the Supreme Court as before. Gorsuch considers himself an originalist who views the Constitution as an inflexible document and interprets it based on the original meaning of the text.
And I promise you that I will do all my powers permit to be a faithful servant of the Constitution and laws of this great nation.
A week from Monday, he will see his first arguments, some in which he will cast a decisive vote. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Caressa. Are you planning to take Chinese for the first time next year? If so, then you need to take a placement test, sign up for the class, and pick up a survey from your counselor. Fill out the survey and return it to the COD desk no later than Thursday, April 20th at 3 p.m. Placement tests will be held on April 26th and 27th.
In public schools like ours, the Board of Education's role is to look out for the students, which is why it's important to familiarize yourself with who's on the ballot this year. Let's go to Simone for more.
With the end of President Janet Chu's term, 2 spots on the Board of Education are up for election this year. In a forum held at First Avenue Middle School on Monday night, the candidates spoke about their stances on the role of the school board, bullying, overseeing teaching quality, transparency, dual enrollment, and more.
We've done a lot more collaboration from grade to grade, at different levels, from school to school.
I think we keep in mind, beyond just academic growth, safety's always got to be a priority.
We need to have a standardized way of teaching so that all of our students have a good education.
We also have to ensure that education is meeting the needs of our students, which are changing.
A customized learning experience for each and every student.
All of my kids would be able to go through schools without stress.
Give them the support that they need in pursuit of their education.
To empower the parents more so, I think. It's so hard to find the time that we need to invest in the children.
The video of the full forum can be found on the Arcadia Unified Facebook page. The election will take place on April 18th. This has been Simone Chu. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, Emmy. Prom?
Of course.
Prom this year will be on June 3rd at the Aquarium of the Pacific. This year's theme is Heart of the Ocean.
See you guys there. Percussion dropped the bass on the competition this year. Horace has the beats.
Over spring break, Percussion basically swept the competition at SCPA. At the Southern California Percussion Alliance, Arcadia competed at prelims. From the beginning of the semester, World Line, Open Line, and A Line have been practicing weekly to prepare for their competitive season. All 3 percussion groups did a banging job at the competition. Open Line placed first, and World and A Line placed third.
It means a lot because we've been all working hard these past few months and getting the show to be as perfect as it is, to get that first place this weekend. I think we've all been doing very successful, especially Open Line. We've been doing very well, but the World has been solid and so is the A-Line.
Congratulations for making it to the finals, Percussion. Good luck this weekend. This has been Horace. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Horace.
Wait, Emmy, did you hear that?
Hear what? What?
Guys, it's time to go home.
I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the...
Green Team will be holding their native plant and succulent sale on Saturday, April 22nd. Stop by anytime from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the El Monte parking lot and pick up your own prickly pal.
FBLA is proud to announce a win for Arcadia. The competition was tough, but they still managed to blow it all away. Naomi has the details of their competition in Sacramento.
FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, recently went to Sacramento for a competition. There were over 125 schools at the competition, and 4 students from Arcadia placed into nationals.
FBLA is basically like testing, and at the state and the national level, we lost in our event for network design, but we did manage to meet a lot of people that could pay for our college tuition, so that was a wonderful experience.
I competed in accounting 1 and I placed 8th in state, and overall it was just a really great experience. We had a great time bonding with the FBLA family.
Congratulations on placing state, FBLA. This has been Naomi. Back to you guys in the studio.
Seniors, it's not too late to buy your grad night tickets. Tickets are $150 and the last day to purchase them is June 8th in the ASB office. Don't miss out on this last hurrah with your high school friends.
Color Guard brought out the big guns for their most recent competition. Let's visit Justin to see just how they did over the break.
Over spring break, Color Guard competed in a World Championship competition. WGI is a visual performing arts organization that hosts regional and national competitions for color guard and indoor percussion ensembles. Color guard from all over the world met and competed at Dayton, Ohio, WGI's headquarters, where our World Guard placed 10th in the world.
This year in particular, it was kind of different. At the end of our performance, we all kind of just were happier than we have been before, and we all just hugged in a big group, and it was nice. I'm really proud of us because at first we didn't start out well, but then we ended up we didn't place where we all kind of wanted to be, but emotionally we were all connected more.
Congrats, Color Guard. This is Justin. Back to you guys in the studio.
Looks like we're not the only ones starting a new chapter. Powwow has gone digital. Check out their website at theapachepowwow.com for articles, how-to guides, polls, quizzes, and more. You know, if procrastination was a sport, I'd compete in it. Later.
But for now, let's just leave it to the professionals. It's time for sports.
How's it going, Apaches? After a long, sort of deserved break, sports is now back and better than ever. How many teams are still on snooze from spring vacation? Well, let's find out on this week's segment of Apache Sports. Although the Apaches have some top-notch players, a professional next door has reached a huge milestone. Let's head off to the races to see what I'm even talking about.
Brice Blanc, a veteran jockey from Lyon, France, has been racing in Southern California ever since he immigrated from his country back in 1993. And after a long, illustrious career, he's finally reached his 1,000th career win.
Union Strike kicks away and will give Brice Blanc his 1,000th career winner.
To pass a milestone, I think it doesn't matter if you're a jockey or any type of sport. I think it's been a dream to be able to reach that far. Obviously, there's guys that have reached more than that, but I started a little late to be racing here, so I'm really excited. It's been quite a while that I've had this in mind, and I'm glad that it's here now and I got the monkey off my back.
Congrats, Brice, and APN would like to also recognize Samantha Sakti for an incredible feature she just earned. Samantha was crowned Region 1 Beam Champion for her gymnastic performance last Friday. Great job, Samantha. Now here's the rest of the sports team for softball and a recap of the invite.
Girls softball must be great at bowling because they keep throwing strikes.
The Lady Apache started off strong and kept the same determination throughout the game. On the rare occasion that Glendale could hit off a phenomenal pitching, defense were quick and had it under control. When hitting, Arcadia was strong and focused with hard hits to the outfield. Plus, the Apache's catcher, Susan Harrison, even hit a home run. So in the end, Arcadia won 6-2.
I think we're going to do really well. I'm hoping we're going to take league this year. We're 10-3-1, so that's pretty good. We're all around a really great team right now. Our talent is through the roof, and it's a lot of fun, and the more fun we have, the better we do.
Great job, girls, and good luck in the rest of your season.
Last week, participants blew away the competition. As the Invitational celebrated its 50th anniversary, competitors shattered national records. The Arcadia Invitational, coined Home of National Records, is notably one of the most competitive events in the country and attracts top athletes all over the world. Olympian Sydney McLaughlin of Union Catholic High in New Jersey set a new national prep record of 38.90 seconds in the 300-meter hurdles invitational heat. The American Fork Boys from Utah crushed the 4x600 national record in 16 minutes, 41 seconds, and 30 milliseconds. In addition, our very own Apache, Darius Jing, participated in the long jump event, while other members of the Arcadia track and field took part in the open races.
I didn't do good at all or well, so I think to be better I could have maybe warmed up a bit earlier and taken more run-throughs and kind of anticipated where my mark would be. We have a next league meet next Wednesday against CV, and CV has a apparently pretty good team. And track team, can I get a hi-ya?
All the athletes did great at this event. Even though some didn't get the outcome they expected, better luck next time.
I'd like to thank my family and friends and you, Kat, for supporting me through this journey that we call high school.
Aw, not me, but we're back on.
Oh, and a special shout out to our advisor, Mr. Nunez, for being awarded Staff of the Month. This has been Emmy.
And this has been Kat.
And to the class of 2017,
37 more days.